Hello everyone and welcome back to yet another General Cadaver video. Today's video is going to be yet another doll unboxing video. If you saw my last few unboxing videos, you'll know that we've been working our way through the Bratz Fashion Pixies dolls, and today's video is going to be no different because in today's video we are going to be unboxing Bratz Fashion Pixies Yasmin. I bought her around the same time that I bought Lina and Sasha. She was the third to arrive. I believe I showed her in my last video just as a preview for doll unboxings to come. She's absolutely gorgeous and the artwork on the back is no different. The artwork in this doll line is really pretty. I love it. I love the color-coded boxes. I mean, of course they're usually color-coded, but they're all mostly soft colors. Lina has a more a harder color palette, but most of the girls have a softer color palette. I just love how whimsical and flowy and fantasy themed all of these dolls are. The artwork is so gorgeous. I bought them on Amazon for around $22 each, I'm pretty sure. I did look in Target for them and I couldn't find them. I didn't find them in Walmart, so I figured they'd be in Target, but they weren't. I have seen people get them in Target, so I'm sure if you wait eventually, wait enough, eventually they will be in Target, but I just couldn't wait, so I went ahead and got them on Amazon. I got all 4 of them except for Chloe. I ordered Jade too, and Jade arrived earlier today, and I went and got her out of the mailbox. She's absolutely gorgeous. I will say it's a little jarring just because most of the other dolls have pants on. To see her legs, she just looks like she has incredibly long legs when I know she doesn't. I know it's just because she doesn't have any pants on, her legs look so long. But I love the shorts and the shirt, the style, everything, even this one, the wispy pants, the big flowers on the shirt. I just really love these dolls. So yeah, stay tuned for Jade's unboxing. But today we will be unboxing Yasmin. The box is pretty scuffed on the front. I don't know if you could tell. I don't know if you could tell, but the box is pretty scuffed. It's not horrible for inbox collectors. Really, the thing that you need is the artwork on the back. These dolls don't really have particularly good boxes. So I don't know. I mean, I guess if you're an inbox collector, of course you would leave them in box, but I think you should take these dolls out of the box. You know, they're just so gorgeous. And the boxes are pretty bubbly too. I don't know, they just take up a lot of space, but there's nothing to hang them with on the wall. Usually on the back they have something to hang them with. I have a doll hung right there, you can see, but this one doesn't. And she only has 1 earring, if you can see. I'm not sure how I feel about the 1 earring. I wish she had 2 earrings, even if one was mismatched. If they were different than each other, I still think that would have looked better than the one. It just kind of draws my attention to the earring, and then I'm left wondering why it's not balanced out. It still looks good though. I like how the earring matches the little thing on the bag. I do like that. I love the makeup. I love the outfits, and for $22, these are absolutely gorgeous dolls. I'm glad they weren't $25, because usually for $25 I would want them to come with something, like the Monster High dolls that come with accessories or a second outfit or something like that. So I'm glad these are a little bit under price. And I just remembered I never read what this top thing says in these doll unboxings, and the last 2 I've done for Lina and Sasha. The back says, Fashion Pixies. Do you believe in pixies? Because modern day pixies believe in fantasy fashion, sharing the magic, and spreading their wings. And then it says, she's got wings and you've got bling, because that little contraption mechanism thing, you can wear the wings as a ring. I think they look better as wings. They are really cute rings, but they're not sturdy. They're not durable. I just don't trust myself to wear them around without damaging them. So I'm just gonna get started unboxing these. One thing that I do really like about these dolls is that the top, the handle has these wings here. Hers are blue and pink. I'm keeping all of them. I have them in my armoire with my jewelry. I'm keeping them to do just keeping them for anything. You know, you can pin them on your clothes. I could, I guess, theoretically stick them to a doll's back or something, make it look like they have wings. But mostly I'm keeping them to use as hair accessories and stuff. I had space buns in the other day and I clipped one, just bobby pinned it on my bun, and it looked really, really cute. They were really, really cute. So I think you should definitely keep the handles, especially because it's like one more thing that you can use for the price, you know? When I buy pickles or something, I always like to reuse the jar, because it's like you're buying the pickles, but you get the jar out of the price of the pickles. You get a free jar. Or you can just consider it paying for the jar too, because I mean, I guess technically you're paying for the jar. You're paying for the little wings on the top, so you might as well get your money's worth out of them and use them for something besides just throwing them away. But I'm a hoarder, so then again, that could just be the parasite in me wanting to keep all the trash, hoard as much trash as you possibly humanly can. And this is the part I always have trouble with, or have had trouble with. Get the scissors here. It's just hard. This front clip here, I'm scared I'm gonna damage something. I don't think I'm damaging anything. Ta-da!
After long negotiations, we finally reached a deal. I am proud to announce that you, my friend, are gay as hell. Congratulations. I remember my day.
She has been birthed. She is taped. The back of the box is taped to the little insert that the doll's on. So you just want to cut that off. Be careful. You don't want to rip it, because then you'll hurt the artwork on the back of the box. And that's the last thing I want to do, is hurt the artwork. If you can see, I have Sasha and Lina's back art box. The back of their box art, I have it taped. I cut it out and taped it on the wall. I'm going to do the same thing with Yasmin's and with Jade's. I'll try to get a closer look at these when I turn the camera around. I think I forgot in my last videos. These dolls are so gorgeous, and I like these a lot more than I like the original Pixies. I really hope that they reimagine more doll lines. I think that'll be a really fun play on like reproductions they could do. Well, you know, being like a reproduction, but being something new. Like they could release reproductions of their doll lines and then do reimaginings of all their doll lines. I'm kind of glad they didn't do like a release or a re-release of the original Pixies, Fashion Pixies, just because I didn't really like the way that they looked. They had a different head mold than Bratz usually have. Their heads looked really misshapen, and they all had the same exact outfit, which I just thought was cheap. Like, at least make their outfits somewhat different. I get the theme, you know, because in the movies they had the same outfits, but the dolls weren't even biblically accurate to the movie. I just didn't like them. I did like how they came with little pixies. I think that would have been a really cute little addition, is if these dolls came with like a little mini pixie figure. Probably would have made them more expensive. I do like the price, but it would have been nice to see like an extra. But the fashions on these dolls are honestly so good, I don't really care. The bags that they come with are really, really gorgeous. So, I mean, that's enough. That's enough for me with these dolls. I'm just getting all the ties out before I attempt. I find cutting all the ties from the front just doesn't, I feel like you have to cut them from the back anyways. Like, you have to cut them all from the front, and then you gotta cut them from the back. I'd rather just cut them from the back first. Okay, I think I'm starting to get somewhere with getting her out of the box. I got most of the ties out. They're very just tight in the box, I will say. I'm just gonna go ahead and go in and cut whatever from the front. I'm just tired of dealing with the back of the box. I'm trying not to cut her hair, but rubber bands are very, very strong all around her hair. I probably did cut some of her hair. Okay, I got her out of the box. Last snip to get this little ring thing out of the box. Okay, off the bat, I want to say I really love this hair color on Yasmin. This sort of reddish brown. It's almost like an orange tone to the brown. I'm going to consider her like a redhead.
Teachers have souls. I go to church. I'm a Christian. You don't know me. You're not God. You're not God. You don't know who has a soul and who doesn't, all right? I'm a Christian. So if you think I don't have a soul, you tell me. Otherwise, fuck you.
I really love this like red, natural orange hair color on her. I think it looks really, really beautiful. Typically, I see her with a darker brown hair color. This color is absolutely beautiful on her. Her hair is pretty waxy. I probably will be needing to wash her hair. It'll probably keep the shape. Her hair is just wavy. It's not very intricately styled or anything, so it will be very easy to just go back to shape. It might even curl a little more after I wash her hair. I have had that with some dolls. Their hair curls pretty good after you wash it. And she has a very good neck joint. You can see here she's looking up, and then she's looking down, and then looking very up. Yeah, she's got a very good neck joint. None of my dolls had very bad neck joints, I will say, but I have been hearing some people complain about the neck joints just with the bigger 2001 UV head sculpt. I'm not sure what UV means. Maybe that's just what they call it. That's just what I hear people call it. She's just absolutely gorgeous. I love the pink and blue aesthetic. I love pink and blue, very cotton candy. She has this pink ring around her brown eyes, which I really, really love. I love the light pink lip with the brown outline. She's just very gorgeous. I will say her shirt has a little flaw. This one flower is above the little piston thing. I would have preferred if it was under the little thing you can see there. Let me see if I can show you. You'll probably see better when we turn the camera on. You see the bead is covered by the flower thing. I would have preferred the bead to be on top, but that could just be a flaw with my doll. I'm sure some dolls may have that, some dolls may not. It's probably just a flaw. It doesn't bug me too much. I'm sure if I really tried, I could go back in there and fix it, but it doesn't bother me enough to try to fix it. Her wing clip seems a little loose, but that could just be because she doesn't have fabric around her waist. Her stomach is exposed, so that could just be because of that. And I really love this like metallic sheen on the legs of the pants and these wispy bits. I like this blue mesh material, the same material that Lina's little pants things are made of. That's the material of these. Here's them two together, just side by side. You can see the like purple looks very good. The purple in both of them complement each other very nicely. I love this little outfit. It looks very yoga inspired to me. It reminds me of her gymnastics doll. It kind of looks like that to me, just like with the pink shirt and like the bluer pants. I'll try to insert a picture. I do actually want that reproduction doll. I think she's really, really cute. She comes with like a little ribbon. Again, I love this hair color. That's one thing I noticed in the box. I love this just ginger hair color. It kind of matches my orange shirt. But Yasmin just looks absolutely gorgeous with, like, it looks so soft. I don't know, against her skin tone. It just, like, I don't know, they melds really nicely together. She just looks absolutely beautiful with this hair color. I hope we get to see more of Yasmin with a more red hair color. I think she looks absolutely gorgeous. The bottoms of her hair are super curly, and then the rest of her hair is just wavy. I'm definitely going to have to wash her hair out. It's super, super waxy up at the front, down at the bottoms, and the back. So yeah, her hair's definitely going to have to be washed. Again, I wish she had two earrings. She doesn't even have an indention for another earring, or for another earring in her other ear. But with the other ear, of course, she does. The earring does have a pretty long spoke, I will say, which is good. Seems like it won't fall out of her ear easily. This is what the earring looks like, just kind of purpley little beads. Kind of matches the little pistons of the flowers, I think they're called. She has absolutely gorgeous makeup. Her eye shape, I believe all the girls have a sort of different eye shape. I don't have Chloe, but out of all the 4 girls that I do have, their eye shapes are all different. Whoever did the art for their eyes gave them each different like eye shapes. Their eyelid placements are all different. Here is her little bag. Her bag is the only one that is not very flower inspired. I don't really think this is flower inspired. It looks more just like a leaf. Like she took a leaf or some cabbage and bundled up some cabbage and is flying around with that to use as her little bag. I really do like it. Again, the green and the pink look gorgeous with the blue and the pinks and the purples throughout the outfit. The green also matches this little green dot on her shoes, a little pop of color, which I like there. Again, I really like the way the bags are rubber banded. You can kind of just flop it on and put the rubber band down, and then the bag stays. I like that. I'm going to keep the rubber bands on all their hands just to, you know, be able to keep putting the bag in their hands as well. I do like her, I believe it's a more Asian inspired shirt. It looks very much like something Jade would wear. It looks, it reminds me of the shirt that Sasha has on, with, just with the way, like, they're styled, with the large hemming, the larger hemming, the, silkier feeling material. Very, very gorgeous. I love the whimsicalness. They're just very fantasy. They're a lot more fantasy, more fairy to me than the original line. Take her wings off. This is what she looks like without her wings. Still a gorgeous outfit. Here's the back of the outfit. And the back of the shoes have these really pretty bows on them, like the back of her shoes tie, which is really, really cute. It's just a gorgeous outfit. I feel like the pants would be very, very comfortable, and the shirt would probably be very comfortable too. Pop one of her little feet off. Get a closer look at her shoe there. You can see it's just like a pink strappy heel, just like the rest of them. Has the rounded disc-like heel in the back, and of course the flower on the middle of the front with the green little ball, little middle of the flower. I think the bow is really, really cute. I'm glad that they painted it. I'm glad the bow is kind of like 3D, like sticking off of the foot there. It feels like they put a lot of effort into these dolls, just into the fashions, into like the color schemes and everything, giving each girl their aesthetic while still putting them in something whimsical and fun and flowy. And their makeup is really good too. I'm not sure, it looks like the makeup that was done on the Scorchin dolls. Very, I don't know how to say the makeup. I guess experimental. For Bratz, typically you see just, I don't know, typically you would see more, looks like they would used to do, like one or two colors on the eye, regular eyelashes, regular eyeliner, you know, maybe not some color on the under eyes, but they're really putting a lot of makeup and a lot of effort into these like last releases, in particular. Even the reproductions that they did, I'm not sure if the reproductions had different makeup to the older ones, but they're just very, very gorgeous. Okay, so here are her wings. They're pink and clear. I will say they don't match the wings on the top of her box, on the handle. Those wings had a lot more blue in them compared to these wings. These wings just have the pink fading into clear. I think they're very, very pretty though. They're very soft, very girly. And of course the little thing really only fits my ring finger. So that's the finger that they go on. This one looks good with this outfit today. I think it, I don't know, it looks really good compared to the colors that I have on. But it's really, really pretty. I just think that they're a little too flimsy. Maybe, I don't know, hopefully kids wouldn't break them. I feel like if I was a kid, I would totally wear this out and lose it, wear it around outside and break it, lose the piece around my house. So hopefully kids are keeping up with their stuff and not losing these rings, because they are really, really cute and something that would be like just really cute to wear, to have on, even as hair clips or something. They're really cute. This just has like the little wing thing in it, but they're just so cute. They're adorable. They're adorable little wings. Of course, I like them best as wings for the dolls. Bratz should sell some fairy wing accessories. I feel like I'd buy that. I love fairies, fairy-esque stuff. I would love to have some fairy-inspired jewelry. The clothes are pretty thin, I will say, especially the pants and stuff. I'm not sure really how secure they're going to be with kids playing with them. But, I mean, I don't know, I guess that's part of being a kid, is just tearing up your stuff and then feeling bad that you tore it up when you get older. I don't know. I mean, I don't know, kids are always tearing stuff up. I guess the dolls are really going to be no different. I am curious to see what color underwear she has on. So far, they've all had a different color underwear. Lina had hot pink. I believe Sasha had like a vibrant purple. Yasmin has a light purple, like lavender underwear on. I just think it's cute that they do that, probably to like differentiate between the lines. And I think a lot of their older lines maybe didn't have underwear. So maybe this is to like differentiate between older and new lines as well. Very, very cute outfit. It does remind me of her like yoga outfit, her gymnastics outfit with the Play Sports dolls and the reproductions that just came out. But I don't think the inspiration is like lazy or anything. I don't think it's a lazy amount of inspiration. I just think she looks gorgeous. They know what colors work for her. She's always in very soft, usually very soft, earthy outfits, tones, and things like that, which I really, really like. Again, their arms and stuff do feel pretty flimsy. Like, they're a lot less sturdy than the older ones, but I'm just glad we got more articulation. Like, they could do, you know, just a lot more with their hands than they used to could, which I enjoy. Here's her and Sasha together. Again, very complimentary outfits, the pinks and purples, the greens and blues. Very, very gorgeous together. I really, really love this line and the aesthetic of this line, especially with the, like, one more gothic alternative doll in the line. I just think it's so absolutely gorgeous, and I'm really, really excited to see more dolls like this, more of a fantasy direction in the dolls, in the Bratz dolls. Okay, now we are going to go ahead and turn the camera around, get a better look at Yasmin, her clothes, her rings, or her wings, see her bag, and her clothes a little more up close. Okay, this is going to be the close-up view of Yasmin, Bratz Fashion Pixies Yasmin. She's just absolutely gorgeous. If you can see there, her makeup. She's got this gorgeous blue and pink, very cotton candy-esque makeup look. Her lids are this gorgeous sparkly blue color. And then there, the upper eyelid, eye ridge, or whatever it is this very light, dusty pink color. Very, very beautiful. And then under her eyes, she has the same metallic shading that the other girls have, except hers is pink. And I can't really tell what color her under eyelashes are. I believe they're a dark purple. But I could be wrong, but I believe that's dark purple. I really love her brown eyes. I just think they go with the makeup and everything so nicely. And then I love this pink line that she has, kind of around her iris or whatever it's called, I believe. Gorgeous double eyelashes. And then you can see there, she has a unique eyelid shape to the other girls. Each of the girls in this line has like their own unique eyelid shapes. She has gorgeous lips. I love the pale pink color that they use. It's just very shiny. Very, like, not necessarily a bubblegum pink, kind of more so, I don't know, like a baby pink. And of course, the lip liner, kind of like a brownish pinkish. She does only have one earring, which kind of looks weird. I mean, it doesn't look bad. I just don't really understand. I don't know. I mean, I don't really understand the one earring. I like it, but at the same time, I wish she had two earrings, even if they were, like, mismatched or something. Going to her shirt, she has this, like, I'm not really sure what to call this style of shirt. It has no sleeves, but it's like a turtleneck almost, but no arm sleeves or anything. One of the flowers has a little flaw, has some blue on it, but that's okay with me. And this fabric here is very interesting. If you put the light one way, it's a dark purple, and then when you put the light directly on it, it's this like vibrant purple. If you see that, how it just keeps changing color in the light. I really like that fabric. I wish we got more of that fabric almost, just so we could see the distinction a lot better. Love the little frillies here. Her little belly button. Their belly buttons are just so cute. Going down to her pants, I love this like little skirt-esque kind of thing on the pants. There's the same little wispy bits at the bottom of the pants, and then this metallic, shiny blue, almost silver sort of coloring on the pants. Turn this around, you see the back of the pants, very, very similar. The skirt piece is just sewn into the pants. The back of her shirt, you can see, just has the Velcro on the back and on the neck area. Her bag is really cute as well. It's just like, I don't know, almost like a little knapsack, a little, I don't know, a little drawstring bag, possibly. Very, very cute. I love it. It's very fairy-esque. Looks like something she just picked up off the forest ground. And then we get to her gorgeous shoes. They're these pretty, sparkly pink color, and they have cute little flowers on the tops by the toes with a little green dot, which accents the bag very nicely. I like how they tie the green color in, and of course, probably the cutest detail on the shoes is this ribbon detail on the back. I just think it's so cute. It doesn't even look like the shoes need it. It just looks like she tied two little ribbons around her ankle above her shoes. It's just super, super cute. I love the little strappy heels. This is what she looks like just in her overall. Very, very gorgeous. This is her without her wings on. It's still a very gorgeous doll, still a very gorgeous outfit. Very spring, summer. This hair color is absolutely gorgeous, but it definitely needs a wash. I love how curly the bottoms are. It's just filled with some gel. There's some gel up here by her face. Here is the wing ring. You can see how beautifully pink it is. Just this gorgeous baby pink color fading into a clear, almost stark opaque white. It's just a gorgeous ring. Absolutely gorgeous. Takes over your whole hand. And also here is a closer look at her underwear color. Just this very beautiful pink, or I'm sorry, very beautiful purple, like a lavender lilac sort of purple color. Here's her and Lina together. Absolutely stunning, gorgeous girls. The lighter pink and the darker. And here is her and Sasha. They look a little cuter together just because the colors go with each other more. Absolutely stunning. She doesn't have as much of buck teeth as Sasha and Lina, but still good. Still all buck tooth sisters. And here is the artwork. Absolutely stunning. I love the sparkles on the wings. You can see her one earring, her makeup, the beautiful pants with the sheen, and beautiful shoes there. Absolutely stunning. It's going to look so gorgeous on the wall. Okay, I just wanted to show you guys how I have them. This is some of the shelves that I set up. I have I only have 4, so I have 3 of the 4 out. This is what they look like. They do not stand up on their own, I will say. They have a really, really difficult time standing up on their own, but luckily they kind of just, you know, hit the wall there. So it's not too much of a problem. There's my Sasha and LLMG, another Yasmin. So yeah, those are the girls. Alright everyone, me and Bratz Fashion Pixies Yasmin both want to thank you so much for watching today's video. We really hope you enjoyed watching today's video. Thank you so much for clicking and watching today's video. Thank you so much to those of you in particular who stayed until the end of this video. Big, huge thank you and shout out to my Patreon members. You will see your names on the beginning and the end cards of every single video. Stay tuned if you want to see me unbox Jade. Make sure you're subscribed with the bell notifications turned on so you can make sure you don't miss me unboxing her. Please check out my description box for my Patreon, my Mercari, my Depop, my Buy Me a Coffee, for all the other ways to support me. Check out my Instagram, Twitter, Blue Sky, Threads, Reddit, Snapchat, and all my other social medias. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!